Welcome to the Hustlers Club podcast, hosted by Infinity Visuals, coming to you straight from Cape Town, the mother city. I'm your host, Miguel Almeida, and here we sit down with the minds who build, create, and transform ideas into real businesses. Every guest on this show is more than a dreamer. They are founders, directors, and entrepreneurs who are shaping their own destiny. Here we'll talk about the grind, the wins, the failures, the lessons, and the realities behind building something from the ground up. So whether you are an entrepreneur in the making, already running your own venture, or simply hungry for inspiration, this is definitely the place for you. Welcome to the table, welcome to the journey, and welcome to the Hustlers Club. Let's go.
Thank you for having us, Miguel.
Man, thank you for coming, and yeah, it's really a pleasure to have you guys here, to be in the presence of entrepreneurs, hustlers, and yeah, this is what we're here to do, to share what we
Push
know.
the motion,
Yeah, to empower people. So what can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Casby. I started my own company this year, a startup. I'm building it from the ground to I'm already in that stage right now, where it's like I'm looking for the clients are already reaching out, and I'm just mainly focused on giving them solutions and having them enjoy my journey and I'm in the software. I sell software solutions. I'm into more. I'm advancing my skills every day since my studies, and I'm mainly focused on giving people a platform where they can reach out to me and I build them a solution based off of an idea. And yeah, it's been keeping me. I've been enjoying the grind so far, and yeah, it's just never ending. It's a hustle. Yeah. Victor.
Hi, my name is Victor. I've been in Cape Town for quite some time as well. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I've built my business based off of the difficulties that I went through in Cape Town as a foreigner. It's a multi-sector business focused on tourism, IT, because that's what I studied, as well as we offer educational services such as tutoring, and it's just so many things, man. You're gonna get to know as we go along.
Dope. I'm really interested in this conversation. I see that you guys are doing many different things, exploring many different sectors. I'm sure you guys are also using AI at some point.
Yeah, man. AI is the future, man.
I see. Me also, I use that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's not even about using AI. It's about controlling AI.
True.
Okay,
Not capping, bro.
It's about really using it as a tool.
Yeah. It's like, AI is very good because I use it so many times. I noticed that projects that would take like months, you can achieve it in a matter of hours or even minutes if you know how to use it.
I feel like as a business these days, bro, if you're not pushing AI or if you're not integrating AI, it's like you're limiting yourself from improving and finding focusing on less on the now but more on the future, because it's never leaving.
True.
True. You will never be able to keep up if you don't use AI, for real. Like, companies are using AI. A lot of people are being replaced by it, so you might as well just get on with it. Otherwise.
So basically, like, this feature is more about like how AI can leverage your skills. So that's basically what you guys saying, how AI can leverage your skills if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, building the Hex Hustlers platform for me, like, I really wouldn't have been able to, not in the past, I feel like, because obviously we're in the now, and these are the frameworks and the tools that have already been given to us. It's just us about actually using them. But I would have not been able to build a business as quick or so far back, like 5 years ago, maybe. It's crazy the way the world is shifting so quickly.
how you can move quick.
Yeah.
Funny thing, it's very relatable because I remember when my friend and I were creating our company. Uh, it was a funny thing. We were just talking on the phone, and then we decided to like, hey, yo, let's just research how to do this, and we do a research on ChatGPT. I mean, I believe everybody uses it.
Yeah.
So and then he gave us all the steps onto how to create a business. We did it all online while we were talking on the phone. So it was just so quick.
Yeah.
There were documents that we needed to, do, and like we really did it professionally.
Yeah.
That I believe that it would take years if we didn't make use of AI.
Yes.
Maybe you would need a lawyer for
Yeah.
some documents,
Exactly.
but I'm sure ChatGPT can be your lawyer, right?
I mean, if you know how to use it, like a friend of ours, Jetro, always says, like, if you give the right prompts, then you
make
really
a
get
bot, bro.
yeah.
You make a AI bot, bro.
Yeah.
Like a robot that's really trained like a lawyer, bro. Like
Exactly,
that's the way the future we're headed into right now. It's scary, but it's like that's the direction right
We're
now, and we
heading.
can't even go back. Obviously, I feel like it's also creating a whole lot of new opportunities for young entrepreneurs.
True.
They don't necessarily have to look at like I have to work at a company to survive, because it's like we're shifting into a world where it's creating jobs. AI is actually creating new jobs and new opportunities for entrepreneurs, new ideas.
Yeah.
It's just adding on to the vision. And yeah, that's why we also at like the Hustlers Club podcast, just to also give you people like a idea on where where our minds are shifted, and we should talk about these things.
Indeed.
Yeah.
No, it's important, and most young people, they probably only use AI to do homework and stuff. But you can use AI even in your own business to build your business, and that's something that is happening. But like I wanted to ask, like in regards to entrepreneurship, like people see the results but not the sacrifices. So what's one harsh reality of entrepreneurship that you wish more people like understood? Like in your journey as an entrepreneur, what are you struggling with as an entrepreneur?
I'm glad you asked that question.
As a hustler,
bro.
what are you struggling with?
I think for me, I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's like a thing I'm learning to deal with, and I'm not quitting. I feel like that's the biggest thing that stops entrepreneurs from, like, they quit along the process because it's like they get scared of actually building something. But once you build it, it's there, it's out there. It's just about you. It's a time thing, and you also how much work you put into it. It's like a it's like a plant. You gotta feed the plant for it to grow. You gotta put in you gotta give it the whether it's investment that it's gonna grow. Like, I've been reading a lot of books too. I've been reading this one book called How to Build a Billion Dollar App, and that really, it teaches you the whole like aspects of, from the beginner stage of you having an idea, you the right people, getting the right team, and being connected with the right people, because I feel like as an entrepreneur, these days you just have to have an idea, a developer, and I feel like that's we can easily do that these days, because it's like people don't see that impact that you have to do that today.
That vision. They
that
don't have that vision.
Yeah.
Like from like what I could see, like AI is basically AI is here already, and we know that AI is gonna be more prevalent in the future. But regarding like our generation, us coming from like the 90s, the 2000s, us being in this position where we're getting out of university at this stage and encountering AI, so which path should we choose? Should we would work for someone, and should we start our own business? Like, which path like has more long-term benefits? Like, because we know that AI is gonna take over, but what can we do now as young people? Like, do we focus on working for someone, working for a company? Like, do we go get those certificates to get a good job, or do we build our own business and we go there and we compete with every major company, we compete with AI itself, and we just like those are like the questions we should ask like young people. Like, those are the challenges of our era, you know. The like, and those are the conversations a lot of people are not having, you know, and but they're very relevant. But like, what I wanna ask now is also regarding like money moves. Money is a big part of the hustle. So how do you found your business, like in the early stage? How did you start your business? Like, did you needed money to start your business, or did you like just started with your skills?
I wanted to first touch on the first question that you asked regarding the harsh realities to which we face, you know, as especially young entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I feel like it's belief, like credibility. There's a problem with credibility. It's like people don't want to pay what you're worth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of the things that I had to come to terms with, or even be called about, you know, because there are a lot of people that were willing to, like, they were trying to take advantage, you know, because like, bro, being an entrepreneur is not easy, bro. Like, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and you really got to work on your draft. You put passion into it, so you want to be rewarded accordingly. But, you know, like, for example, us, we work a lot with foreigners, because in the tourism industry, right? But it's just there's some clients that they, you know, want to devalue your service. They don't want to pay what they think it's like a family thing, man. You know, especially us, like black people, like, you know, like we have no, for real, like it's a serious thing, you know. Miguel and I were just talking about it the other day. It's like, they come over here, they want you to offer favors. They don't understand that this is professionalism, and we need to act accordingly. We're a registered company, and we need to be, you know, regarded as such. And yeah, so that's definitely one of the hardest things I had to come in terms with, to the point that right now, if we're not talking money, bro, I'm not gonna move myself out of my place. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's okay to help, but you also gotta help me, because I'm putting in the work, you know, giving my time, and being rewarded accordingly is important, you know. So now, you know, if I have to follow up with the other question that you came up with regarding the money moves, if it was required for us to, you know, if we needed any funding before we started our business, like, as for me and Miguel, right? Because obviously we created a company together. We created a business that allowed us to get money anyhow, somehow. You know what I mean? So we had to find a business that we didn't want to just rely on others. You understand what I'm saying? So the services we provide require money. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the one thing we did. So that's why we created a multi-sector business that even if you're not getting money in IT, you getting money in tourism. You're not getting money in tourism, you're getting money in real estate. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we were just like getting money.
Yeah, because like one thing that we struggled with in the beginning was exposure. Imagine you have a tourism company, so like you would only need to target a certain kind of clients. For example, like tourism in Cape Town, you get tourists from Germany, from Europe. So depending on the kind of services we had also a specific target audience for the specific service.
Yeah.
For example, for high school tutoring, the target is not like the German tourists, but they're like high school kids.
Exactly.
So we had to come up with a business where, like, even in the beginning, we had to make money
Exactly.
because we needed money like just to survive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was our challenge. How do we create a business where money will just keep on coming, where people will need to call us, like even for information? So basically, the business evolved itself into its own thing, you know, where like people always chasing us for even information. And now we seeing how can we take advantage of this. So because it's always a way to make money. You can even make money with information. You know something that someone doesn't know, that's enough for you to make money. But how do you get the client to pay for that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because the client, he doesn't want to pay for information, but you can make him pay for information. That's the business challenge.
I feel like, yeah, that's real, bro. It's just about also like looking at your business as an asset.
Yeah.
You know, you start a company or even a startup, you know, you register your company, you put out to people that you have these services, you offer this. If your branding is so good, people are gonna eventually reach out to you at some point. It's like starting a base. I've never heard of someone that doesn't start something and they haven't seen like the impact, or it's like
True.
you're also gonna learn things in the process of it.
True.
Like sometimes it's not even about, like, I really don't like to chase money per se, but it's like people once people see your value of your asset or your product, I mean, it's also like real estate. If you have a boutique hotel, you have the right agents in place, they're seeing that your product is valuable, they're going to reach out to you and they're gonna want to book. It's the same thing. Any type of company you may have, it's an asset. You know, you just gotta look at it, and the rewards will show, and they will come loud. They will come loud at some point. You know, it's just like you actually having the mindset that I see this thing being successful. You know, one day. You know.
So you know, every entrepreneur has like battle scars. Like there's those moments where you really want to give up, or you're having like some crazy thoughts, you know, even suicidal thoughts, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
now I've seen guys in their late 50s, bro, like you have to sacrifice. There's even sacrifices you have to make for this journey, bro. You gotta sacrifice.
What did you like sacrifice? What
Bro, I feel like
what failure happened like in this year? Like this year, where you, when you were in your entrepreneur journey, like did you have like a moment where something happened?
I feel like right now I'm in the phase where I already have a lot of time, but I'm more focused on putting my time to actually something that's gonna benefit my future. Because it's like a guy that's in his 30s or 40s, he starts a company, he's already at that point where he already has a lot of he's already started his life, and he's already going through this process, like he has to put food on the table. But for us, it's like we're at a point right now where we can start something, we still have the time to grow it, but you know, the other, it's just you actually having I've had to sacrifice time, I think, definitely. That's one thing, but it's like it's productive time. It's not wasted time.
Did you have to sacrifice like a girlfriend?
Yeah, that's time.
Like friendships, like did you have to cut like ties with people because of your grind, like the path that you choose? Did this path that you choose of visionary, founder, director, did it made you have to like grow more than your peers, like outgrow people? Do you have to like outgrow people around you? Like,
I feel like it just starting it that's been the point where it's like, okay, now I can be free, you know, just starting it, you know, but I'm obviously still focused on building it. But my peers at that point, obviously they had to understand that I'm busy.
What are they doing?
Naturally.
But like what are they busy with? What are they busy with?
What are they busy with?
They're
No.
working at least,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're working, right?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least they're working.
At least they were.
I think it's just the thing of people around you having to understand that sometimes you need to like just take some time for yourself to focus on your businesses.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything bad over there, on this. thing.
On this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's also you as a person, bro. You as an individual. What do you want
Exactly.
for your future? Like
True.
what is your path? Like what is your? Because everyone has a different path in this life.
Like a
You know,
vision. You
the
already
vision.
have a vision.
Bro, I have so many paths. Not that I have so many paths, but
Like
I'm
a
ready.
vision.
I work on things step by step,
Mm.
mainly. Like I'm
I think the vision was starting the business.
the vision is
We're starting a
definitely.
business.
Yeah.
But what's the long-term vision? Like,
The
where
long-
do you see your business going in, let's say, the next 6 months or
Oh.
the next 2 years? Like, because it's close.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I feel
nowadays, the way we're grinding, it's it's about 6 months, 1 year. It's not about 10 years. It's about
Yeah,
months.
because things are moving fast.
Yeah,
indeed.
things are moving
Well,
fast.
I think that at this point, I don't really, set goals. I just get busy with what needs to get done and I go and I execute it. You get it? So I live one day at a time. You
But like,
understand what
what's
I'm
your
saying?
vision? Where you heading?
My
to?
vision,
Do you know
my
where you're
vision
heading
at this
towards?
point, I think what my business just needs more is exposure. You understand what I'm saying? The more, because the services that are being offered, like they are actually solving problems in communities. You understand what I'm saying? So
Like
at
an
this
example.
point, a lot of problems
Give
are
an
being
example
solved.
of a
Like,
service that's helping
as
the
for
community.
me, as for me being a foreigner, like I explained, I've struggled so many things with so many things in South Africa. Be it with renewing my visa, like in order to be legal in South Africa. Just looking for a house and looking for somebody to get you to find
So
you a house or something.
student challenges.
A lot of student challenges.
Student challenges, okay.
So what do? I renew visas. Like I'm a visa renewal agent, and I'm also a real estate agent, but more focused on short term for now. Short term. But I still do long rentals as well. So that is already solving a lot of problems that people they didn't have this information, or they maybe thought that they have to spend so much money in order to do certain things in South Africa. So it's just like having the right information and being able to make it a difference in people's lives, and it's really working out. And it's not just real estate and tourism. One thing I've been very very proud of me particularly is tutoring. I've been doing in-person tutoring to like a lot of different students, and it's been something that I've been really taking pride in because I'm making a difference. You really see the person is learning, and
definitely.
it's just like you really walk in that journey with them.
Definitely.
It's amazing. It's really something to be proud of, So yeah.
I also started a similar thing through the Hex Hustlers platform where I provided tutoring or understanding to businesses even
Exactly.
any individual. I started like an AI mentor chatbot.
That is a very good thing.
I wouldn't necessarily. I would give them the knowledge that I
That you
have.
possess. Yeah.
And it's just crazy the way, like, we're going back
The
into
way we-
AI. But it's crazy that nowadays you can just take your information
Exactly.
and sell it.
And
That's literally
Exactly. You just sell it.
Yeah.
And getting back into the importance of AI, bro. Like the tutoring, for instance, of course, you need to have some knowledge before you start to tutor. But it
Yeah.
just makes things so much easier and faster, more efficient as well.
Yeah.
So you could, let's say you're going to go and tutor someone. You can prepare like the lesson and like if you're knowledgeable in the matter, of course. Look, you can prepare the lesson in a matter of minutes. I do that.
Or seconds, right?
Or seconds even. I'm trying to be humble when I say minutes, bro. Like I'm just
Don't be humble,
giving
bro.
the prompts, and
Don't be humble.
it just gives me
tell us the
everything that
truth.
I need to tutor.
Tell
You
us the
understand?
truth. What
So-
are you doing with AI?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm really abusing it for real.
Now you
I'm
need to tell
abusing
the
it.
people because the people they
I'm
need to
abusing
know.
it. I'm using it efficiently. I'm a more efficient person now, and and people are really learning. Like, yeah, AI is the next thing, man. If you don't use it, you don't really know what you're missing on, and I don't think companies are really gonna want you as well if you can't keep up.
Definitely.
So I even see people, like that are working in companies for over 20 years, 30 years, they come to me sometimes for advice as well, you know what I mean, on AI, on how to use AI, you know what I mean? So, and it's making a difference in their companies. And sometimes,
just sorry.
No, it's chill.
The previous generation, or the generation that before us that didn't have AI, they're having to adapt to it now.
Yeah.
So that's already telling you the future we're headed into
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
For people,
Exactly.
I look at my parents, or like they have to adapt to AI now, because that's the only way to get the job done nowadays.
No cap.
And AI, we started using it in 2023.
2023.
Mid 2023. Yeah.
It makes the people realize, like, what are we waiting for? Like, why are we not using it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people are obviously scared of that impact, because that impact of AI will obviously come, where it's like a thing of like people are overly relying on AI, but we have to control it. So that's why I feel like we can nowadays, as entrepreneurs, use the AI to start something of ourselves, which is like
True. But I also kind of think there's a certain danger to AI when it comes to students, because like people, they're not really studying anymore.
They're not learning.
They're not
anymore.
learning
They're
anymore.
just passing.
So they just want to pause and get things done.
they must read
But
books.
they don't really know what they're doing.
They
So
need to read
I
books.
think
Yeah,
AI,
nowadays reading
instead of
is
just being
difficult.
used, instead of just being used to maybe pass an assignment to students. I'm speaking directly. I hope I'm speaking to the camera. I think that the students, they should rather learn from it. You understand? Use it as a platform to learn the things that you prompting about. Like, don't just go and prompt something and you don't even read it, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna copy and paste that thing, put it on Word, poof, and then I have a whole document and I can submit it to the lecturer to see. Like, you haven't done anything. You really need to use it to learn. You need to really educate yourself and become good at whatever you're doing. Use AI for education rather than just plagiarizing things. So just otherwise we're gonna have a society of, I don't even know
Bots.
the name. Bots.
AI
Exactly.
users.
Yeah. AI users. So yeah.
That's crazy. Even
So
the
people
schools.
The schools, yeah. So
Cool.
like students aren't thinking independently now. So it's like AI thinks for them. So it's a danger. It's a danger.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, like now that we talked about AI, like AI is automation, but like regarding your businesses, as your businesses grew, like what systems or automation helped you scale besides like AI? Like what other systems like did you use to help your scale the business? Me and Victor, what we did, we just created like a WhatsApp chat, and we used that WhatsApp chat to basically store every information about our company. Like as we were hustling, every information that we were getting about the services, how we are doing things, we stored it in this WhatsApp chat, and we actually got it from someone else that was doing it, but not in a very good way, but we did it actually in a very productive way, and we're using it to store information, and it's free, and like you can download it. We have every single document from the company stored there. It's a nice way to start things, but not the best way to secure, but that's what we did. So like
Community.
that's the question. Like, did you find a way to do things like easy, like using technology, leveraging like
hey, social media these days, you just have to push out. You just have to. It's like
remember we saw each other at LinkedIn. You were pushing your business.
Yeah.
I saw your posts. So how were you using LinkedIn? Did you manage to get clients from LinkedIn?
Yeah,
IT clients.
LinkedIn is actually I feel like that's one of the biggest communities right now, where you can actually start or make a brand for your business. Because I mean, nowadays it's like if you don't have a brand as a company, I mean, look at companies like Apple, Amazon. I mean, even some Google. You know, they all have a brand. They all have something they stand for. You know, like a logo. You know, you really have to think about your branding as think about the biggest companies. Their branding sticks. McDonald's. You know, like, why do you love McDonald's so much? Like, it's the whole advertising, the whole it's like they're instilling in our mind, like. But I mean, obviously, as startup entrepreneurs, you realize this along the way that these people obviously have dedicated people to handling these types, because you can't be just a one man
doing everything
your whole journey.
Yeah.
But eventually people will catch on to, if your branding is so good, people will feel the need. I even had people on LinkedIn now trying to internship at my company.
Whoa, that's so
but you should
dope,
do that,
man. You should
get
man.
like people working for you.
Now you're creating jobs.
I mean, we're at the phase where it's like, I don't even know, or I didn't see that impact yet. But obviously it's like, on a long-term perspective, that's the vision. That's actually the vision, because then I'll have more time to also just delegate.
Exactly. And I think also, maybe at the beginning, if they just want to get experience, you can give them a chance but without remuneration, if they're willing to really grow, because I feel like, you know, getting experience from an early age is really important. Like, that's why if there's any young graduates that you can give a chance to, you know, without remuneration for now, because you maybe don't make as much, but they want the opportunity so bad, it's good to give people these opportunities. I think so. That's my opinion.
Most definitely. And also, as a founding director, like, you are on the top of the company. Like, obviously your company will grow, bro. It's an IT company, but you have people working for you eventually, so that's a whole different chapter, and that's a whole different, it takes a whole different mindset. Like, right now we still like doing the grind, like they
really gotta get mentors, people that understand this.
But you know, we actually had mentors, but we had to outsmart our mentors. Because, bro, the world we live in nowadays, we don't live like in a fair world. That I can tell you. So you gotta know how to
the
move.
right mentor, though.
Even the right mentor.
The right mentor. Sometimes you're just gonna have better ideas, and bro, it comes a time where you just learned enough, and you can get on with your own.
And like, never feel like you own someone something, bro. Like,
it's a dangerous world we live in, man. Some people, some mentors, they tend to take advantage of you as well. So you need to just know when is the time to live, you know, if needed to. So don't be stuck to one mentor or one person. If you feel like, nah, the ideas now were, this is not making me grow anymore, so then you gotta cut ties. Respectfully.
Because you will grow at some point where now you are growing. You can outgrow your mentor. Imagine your mentor is study accounting. That's her field.
But I feel like the best, like, now, because I've recently got into, I feel like if you partner, if you're a partner with your or someone that's more experienced but has the same vision that you have for now, and you're entrepreneurs, that's like a tool you can't just throw away. But partnering with that person, that can, like, because you also, the information you hear, or the information you can use with that mentor, it can actually go far. And I mean, nowadays you can even get mentored by books and, like, you know,
true
social media, like, nowadays it's AI again. It's crazy.
But what you need to be careful with, if you can be in a position where you're dealing with your mentor like this, it's good. But if you're ever in a position where your mentor is like, he wants to have this kind of relationship where he's like on top, and you like you're working for him for free. It's like that's where you gotta be careful with, especially when you're gonna get into contracts. You gotta really read that contract and know, okay, where am I getting into? Because it gets to a point where, like, you see people in their 30s, 40s, like they got too much to risk. You see, they got their families, so they're not really that fair even in business. Like, especially people that have people at their back, don't expect them to be fair in business. That's one thing that I had to learn. Yeah, when you're doing business, like, for example, if you're doing business with a 20-year-old, it's totally different. If you're doing business with a 40-year-old, you gotta be extra cautious, like for someone around like our age group. Yeah, because those people, they're not dealing fair in a fair world. You feel me? Like, being fair is like being naive. You see, like, you go to that business jungle not expecting people to be fair with you. Like, don't have those kind of expectations, like that people gonna be fair. No. Like, that's the wrong type of mindset. When you go to the jungle, bro, you don't go there expecting people to be fair. Like, you go there as a lion, also trying to get what's yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Definitely, I get that.
that's something that I had to learn. And even yesterday, I think I saw a video on YouTube. It was speaking about Machiavelli.
Yeah.
I know, like, his way of like the mindset, and like some stuff I learned from it. Some stuff I was kind of like, but I got the point. Like, we live in a world where the world is not that fair anymore. You see, so what I'm saying is, it's not about being unfair, but it's how do you deal with those kind of clients, those kind of business deals. Like, where do you get your fairness? How do you make things move without having to sacrifice your profit? You just gotta really be tough and stick to your words and stick to your principles.
Yeah.
You see, because you're gonna find people that are really gonna try to bend, constantly, because the competition there, it's different.
Yeah, totally.
Like, and we're starting off as entrepreneurs, but as we keep moving, bro, we're gonna be dealing with the government. We're gonna be dealing with banks. So you gotta know that they're not fair, bro. So don't never be naive, and don't have expectations of people wanting to like coming to you wanting to be fair. That's just what I can tell you. Yeah. Like, let's switch the theme a little bit. Like, let's talk about like networking. Like, relationships matter in business. Like, we created Hustlers Group. It's basically a community of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So, like, what role has networking like played in your success? Like, as an entrepreneur, as a founding director, like, how is networking helping you like in your business?
I mean, just sitting with the Hustlers Club to networking. I mean, you learn a lot from talking with people. I've never heard of. There's only so much you can do as one man. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do, and I feel like if you see potential, you have to get out there. You have to be out here at these events. You have to be talking with people that have already done the same thing, or already are headed into the same, or they've already completed the journey that you are trying to go. Correct. The direction that you're headed in. So people just have to realize that networking is not the only way, but it's a really fast way to grow yourself as an entrepreneur.
It is.
And networking with the right people that actually have the right values, or the right, because people these days they see the potential, but it's never like they really see the person behind that. And
Yeah.
you know,
Network, just to add, like, I think we pretty much covered in every topic
Yeah.
regarding networking.
Yeah.
It's always important to do that. It also comes down to how your relationship with people is. How you treat people.
How you should, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, networking is obviously one of the major parts of business. If you don't network, you can't exchange information
Yeah.
and ideas. So that's how you learn. So you learn from each other. There's always one thing that you don't know that you're gonna learn from the next person. So even a homeless person. So I believe networking is definitely something that is major in businesses.
So how did networking help your business this year?
Like for me, like I said, right, relationship with people. Like my business, the main resource of our business is people. So we work a lot with people. So when you build the right relationships, when you're respectful to one another, I believe it at the end of the day, it comes down to how you treat others. So how others view you as a person as well. So, because I work a lot with my community, Angolan community, networking has been something very natural. It's not like fabricated, because I just naturally have this thing of being kind to the next person, not caring, what the background is or whatever, So we just gotta be good to others. Just basically just building good relationships. When you're good with them, they will always refer you to someone. So my business has always been done mostly through referrals, because they know how serious I am and how good of a person maybe they find me, and they're like, wow, this guy is really the right person to execute this or to help me with this and that. So yeah, I think it's helped mostly with referrals. Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Nah, that's dope. And I want to just add that one thing that I also learned this year, even in networking, is that really people really observe you, and serious people, they looking for people that are reliable. So if you're doing business and if you're like a service provider, I would say do your best to do everything with excellence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
give the best you can give, like the best quality possible.
Exactly.
Because that's something that really helped us like elevate our business and have like credibility, especially in the Angolan community. Like there's a lot of people they might get your number, but they scared, they might think you a scammer.
True.
Or something. But so the fact that we managed to get to a point where we have that reputation, where people actually trust us and they sending us money, that's like,
it's big.
like that's really big. Like just having that reputation of being like credible,
And
like people know, okay, this guy is serious.
True.
That's something that's really lacking in our younger generation. Like they're not reliable. Even if they're doing business, they're not reliable. Even a lot of businesses, they're not reliable. Like they don't have a good name, they don't have a good reputation. So I feel like they don't strive for excellence. And that's something that can make a business go down. Like you start well, but
Keep up.
you can't keep up, And yeah, that's...
And another thing I wanted to say as well, we also we don't reject criticism if it's positive, and like, so it's always important to ask the client, are you satisfied? Is there anything else we could have done, better or something? Did we do anything wrong? Do you so we always open to criticism, because it also helps in growing. So you're not afraid of criticism. So it does take you to excellence, because you will be more objective and knowing, like, this is how I have to execute this and that. This is what people want. So you gotta give people what they want. People don't care, bro. Like when you say I can do I can provide a certain service, you need to make sure that you do provide it with excellence. Because
definitely.
people, when you provide it with excellence, then they will always refer other people to you. So yeah, that's right.
Definitely behind the doors, actually.
Exactly.
Like you wouldn't even know necessarily who's putting word out there, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
once you've satisfied someone, I feel like they automatically feel the need, or you don't. Once you put your vision out there, once you put it out there, it's just about people catching on.
True,
you know?
true. Like, for example, in teaching and tutoring, I always ask my students, are you satisfied? Have I done anything wrong? Can I do anything better? So they're like, no, I'm really, I'm loving the way you're teaching and everything. So, yeah. So when they give this positive feedback, so
Yeah, reviews.
the reviews are very powerful. So, yeah, they do make a difference. And, yeah.
You gotta display those views too.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, indeed.
That's actually how you. I feel like people also have to have like
Facts,
a trust
facts,
thing
facts,
when
facts,
they're
facts,
working
facts,
with you.
facts.
terms
We're
of
planning
business.
on creating a platform in the
Yeah,
future that
yeah.
will, we'll have people putting reviews on our works and so
that would be sick.
that's right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, like, regarding like the lifestyle of an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, how you living your life? Like, what's the lifestyle? Like,
I mean, I try to keep a healthy lifestyle. I still like to explore certain situations, but I feel like having a balanced life. Time to focus on your health. Time to also be social. It's okay. But just having that balance and discipline that I'm not gonna fall into the trap that everyone is following. Or
can you give an example?
I feel like just the biggest trap as young people nowadays is just being outside.
Outside?
Yeah,
Where?
Just
Outside where?
the
Long street?
clubs, yeah, long street. Yeah, there's people that would much rather be on Long Street on a Thursday or random day of the week.
Random on
When-
a Monday.
On a Monday, but you could be really focused on securing your future.
Exactly.
True.
Setting your
I mean,
priorities right.
It's a discipline thing. Like, you don't want to be stuck now in your 30s or 40s trying to figure it out now.
Yeah.
True.
And there's people that be headed in that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
It's important to have it balanced, and have priorities. It's like it's
You
okay
guys
to
have
still have fun.
you guys have girlfriends.
Well, kind of personal, but
How do you manage? How do you manage being an entrepreneur? Like, how do you manage being Mark Zuckerberg and having a girlfriend? Because that guy, he didn't have a girlfriend.
No.
But
I
he
think
was starting
it's
I
not.
think-
you know what I'm saying?
Girls are never the problem. It's just it's just a thing of you having the discipline. You also having the right partner that understands that I am focused, and they are gonna be like, they're gonna basically not assist you in your goals, but they understand your goal and they support you. I feel like if you have a partner that supports you and your vision, that's like a perfect match. It's
just get the right person
Get the
that will
right
support
person.
your visions,
Yeah.
and don't rush into finding a partner. Make sure that you align with the same goals. So when you rush into like being in a relationship just because you want to meet other people's timelines, then you really come to realize that you're not growing, or maybe you got the wrong person. You know what I mean? They're not making you grow. So take your time and
choose wisely.
choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, I follow the same mindset. You gotta really be careful
Hey.
with the streets. You gotta
Man,
be careful with
lust-
them women, and
Lust
Yeah,
is
you
a
gotta-
big.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
We coming to the end of the
Yeah.
podcast. It was a pleasure having young visionaries out here, having those conversations, pushing the knowledge to the streets, to the people, to the young people.
Definitely.
Like, we're here for this, and we're gonna have more of this, most definitely. And
Yeah, man, let's close this off. I'm Casby, CEO of Hex Hustlers.
Great. What's up, man? I'm Victor, Ed Services CEO. You can check it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Miguel Almeida, CIO of Ad Service, CEO of Ad Software. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. It's been good.
Peace.
Felt like a movie, bro.
Indeed.
It was a movie.
But I mean,
it was a movie.
Yo, first time participating on a podcast. I mean,
Nah, it was dope.
I think,
I feel like we picked it up along the way.